How's it going? Everyone, this is Dagan here, and this is the battle I did just a while ago on Pokemon Online. And so, this is my hyper-offensive team with Mine Shell, Bronzong, Togekiss, Kindra, Vicini, and Heracross. This is the Wi-Fi UU, singles, sleep cost, species cost, Wi-Fi battle, 29 minus 61, all pretty standard, I guess. Claydol, Ambipom, Arcanine, Nidoking, Sable, I don't know how to say that name exactly. I've never really understood that. And Fable. So, first off, I think, I start out with the Mine Shell, and he starts out with the Claydol, and this is going to go pretty quick. So, I go for the high jump kick, just because I do. He goes for Stealth Rocks, and then he switches out to the Sablé, whatever his name is, and he misses I miss the fake out because it doesn't have any effect. He taunts. Hidden Power also has no effect, which is weird because it's ice. Will-O-Wisp is going to miss. Good. I hit the U-turn. The Stones taunt. And I hit the Night Slash, and that's probably the only thing I was going to hit this guy with. It was Night Slash because my moves are Close Combat, Mega Horn, which probably would have hit that, but I didn't really want to take the risk of missing it and then getting hit with Will-O-Wisp. So I kind of wanted to finish this guy off pretty quick. I finish him off with the Night Slash. He misses the Will-O-Wisp. And so after this, I believe, yes, he sends in Clefable. I think I'm still in the taunt, and so I have to use Night Slash. And yeah, he goes for the Wish. My taunt has ended, and I get the lefties. Or he gets the lefties. And he comes out with the Ambipom. And for some reason, it glitched, and so I could not use anything other than the Night Slash. Which is a little weird. Just for me, I guess. It just seems a little weird. And then after that, what was it? I do hit the Night Slash, which is 40% of himself, and the Wish came true, which brings in the Ambipom. I try to switch out to my Mine Shell, and I get hit by the Stones, and then the Fake Out. And the Fake Out was hitting me pretty hard, so I have to... Probably he's going to have a high attack on that Ambipom. I do get hit with the Last Resort, and that's kill. The Bronzong does take the Stealth Rocks, but the Bronzong is my tank here, and he's just setting up the Stealth Rocks and the Toxics and the whatever I can. And so after this, I believe I go for Toxic, yes. And I was aiming for the Ambipom. I go for Earthquake, so it has Levitate. Rapid Spin gets rid of all of my Stealth Rocks. And I hit the Gyro Ball. And it takes the lefties. I take the lefties, and it hurt by the poison. This is where I kind of poop myself. Because whenever I go over Bronzong on a Fire type, I always forget that he is a Steel type. And so I get wrecked. So I do get hit with the Flare Blitz, and so that Arcanine's probably maxed up on that special attack. The Stones dig into my Kingdra, and I do believe I go for Hydro Pump here. Yes, I do. But I do hit the Claydol because he's trying to save that Arcanine. Okay, right here, I think I went for Rain Dance, or no, I went for Draco Meteor, and I got it. Down to 1 health, and then he used Wish. So I really don't like this anymore. And then this is where it starts going a little bit intense because it's Rain Dance because I was trying to set up that second Hydro Pump. And when I do get flinched by that Fake Out, and he hits me with the Last Resort after I miss the third Hydro Pump. So that's a little bit disappointing. It is hurt by the Life Orb. The Stones do dig into my Heracross, and my Heracross is maxed out, and I think just basic attacks. So it gets hit with the Last Resort, and that's basically 75. That's a lot of damage. So Togekiss, and Togekiss is my ace in the hole. It is a beast because it is maxed out on speed and special attack, I believe. Special attack. So it does ridiculous amounts of damage in a very short amount of time. It's kind of that little surprise UU tier where, again, this is hyper-offensive, so I have to have a lot of damage in a short amount of time with maybe 1 or 2 Pokemon that can take hits while the rest just do straight-up damage. And so Togekiss is kind of, I guess, one of my, I think it's probably other than Kingdra, my heaviest hitter. I do get hit with the last resort, but then I get the air slash for the feint there for the 60%. That's a lot of damage for just an air slash. And so here comes Clefable, and I see that it's very low on health, and so I go for the roost. And he kind of saw that I was being super offensive, so he went for the protect. He sends in the Nidoking, and I believe, yes, I do get hit with the Thunderbolt, and I go for a Grass Knot just because of how heavy it is, and I know that if I use Air Slash or a normal attack, it probably wouldn't have done as much damage as that Grass Knot did. And I knew I was going to die here, but I'm going to bring in my Revenge Killer, Victini, which I call it a Revenge Killer just because it can do that. It has so much damage on it. And right here, it's last Pokemon on last Pokemon. I do have the health advantage here. And he sends out the Arcanine. I probably have damage output on him. And this is down to a battle of speed in the last couple of seconds here. I do use Zen Headbutt first and that kind of ends out the match because Hyper Offensive, I really like Hyper Offensive. Other than sweeps, it's probably I probably like Hyper Offensive a little bit more than I like sweeping because you can probably do a little bit more basic damage. You just go as hard as you can, full on, just go on Hyper Offensive. And sweeps, you do have to set it up, which is a little bit tedious with Stealth Rocks and just setting up a ton of Stealth Rocks, ton of spikes, getting in there, doing as much damage as possible, and then allowing, like, I don't know, like a Magikarp to come in there and use Takedown and wreck everything. So it is not, my team right here isn't as flashy as I personally would like it to be, but it is a very consistent and very good team. It can be better. I have to tweak it around a little bit, but this is just what I build. Excuse me. But that is what I build, and I really, really, really like this team. It's pretty good for me. So, yeah, like and comment, whatever if you like the video, if you want to see some more. I will be doing probably some guides on teams as well as how to use the Pokemon Online and stuff like that, because I don't really have a recording for like a DS or anything like that, and I never bothered when I have a DS to really build teams. I just beat the game and move on. I get all complete decks and then move on with the game. I never really take it to the next step of competitive play, per se. But, so yeah, this is basically the, what I'm going to be doing. So, yeah, like, comment, subscribe, whatever you want. Tell me, put some input, and I'll sure to be getting back. Thanks for watching.